Hello guys, welcome to our Garmin Striker 4 unboxing. We just found this Garmin at Costco today. I've seen them all around the province of British Columbia here. Good prices everywhere. We were at Costco in Prince George and just kind of saw this thing on display. Heard there was a good deal on it, $140, and didn't really plan on buying it today, but we ended up buying this fish finder for our boat. We will transform it into an ice fishing fish finder in the winter time, so we can use this as well in the winter. And here we are, we're going to do an unboxing. This Garmin Striker 4 comes with a 3.5-inch screen. It's got GPS on it. It comes with a transducer. It's all packed in this nice little box here. The Garmin is a great fish finder. We have an old one that came off of a boat. Friends of ours gave us their old fish finder. It came off an ocean boat. They didn't need it anymore. They upgraded. So we've been using a very old Garmin fish finder. It's been working great for us. Does not have GPS on it, the old one that we're using. The transducer is broken. We've been using it. I've got a bunch of 2x4s and 1x4s holding the transducer together. Lots of zap straps. So we figured we'd go into a new fish finder here. This is a great price, $140. So we will try this, we'll check it out. I do want a bigger Garmin EcoMap, but this one here had all the features that I'm looking for except for a larger screen and lake view maps. I do want maps of all the lakes that we go to eventually on the GPS, on the fish finder. We'll save up for that, but this was the right price point for us at this time, so we've decided to buy this. So here we go. We got this box here, comes with everything in it. It's got the fish finder, it's got the transducer. We will see what we got inside here. Here is the fish finder itself. Nice small compact size. This will be great for ice fishing. Be great for our boat for now. We will learn how to use this. It's got your mark features on it. A bunch of arrows, the power, everything, all that good stuff here. So we will dive into that later, but we're just going to take everything out of here and show you guys what it comes with. You go up to the front counter, you bring a card at Costco, and they will bring this out to you. This is the transducer, a little bit smaller than the one we have. I'm sure it works just as good. The one we have is a fairly old Garmin, so this one's probably even better than what we have. All the good technology in it. So it comes with a good amount of cord there. Looks like a manual. There's your transom mount transducer. More cords. Some mounting hardware. Some more mounting hardware. The actual bottom piece of it that probably attaches to there. And a couple screws. That's it. She's empty. So pretty basic, got everything that we wanted. Okay guys, so we spent a little bit of time with this here, just taking a look, unboxing it. Got everything laid out on the table here. We've got 3 different manuals here. We've got a little sheet of paper here. You open it up, it actually tells you about hooking it up, hooking up to your batteries, how everything works here. And on the back side, you've also got a description of how to take it on and off, how to mount it onto your boat or wherever you want to mount it. So we've gone and taken a look at that, and from this here you've got the base. This is where the fish finder sits on. There's a little lever in the back here. You just push it down and this actually slides off. So you've got 2 pieces. This is where you will mount it to your boat or your kayak or wherever you're putting this onto. And then when you're done, you've got this base here that can just slide right back in. So that slides right back in. She's on your boat. You've got the fish finder, the back end of it here. That's what's going to hook up to here. You've got a little tab here. You just slide her in and you pop it in and you're on. And that's all it is. It's got some tilting options here. So you can tilt it up however you like it. You can tilt it so you can see it in the boat. And it's also got a swivel base on the bottom here, so you can, when it's mounted, you can move it in any direction that you want. So very simple, very easy. When you're done, you can just take it off. You can leave that whole base there if you want, Or if you want to take the whole thing, then you would just push down on this and slide the whole unit out and just put that away as is. And you would just leave the base in your boat or your kayak. I'm not sure what I will do. I'll probably take the whole thing off and just leave the base. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This is a great product so far. I'm going to dig into it a little bit deeper here, and we will show you everything else that it comes with. The transducer here, I've gone and opened it up a little bit in the package. It comes with a mount here. This mount, it looks like you can mount it straight to your boat, and you'll have it on your boat that way. It's also got some instructions here. You got a transom mount transducer installation instructions. It shows that you can put it on electric trolling motor. I probably won't hook it up to my trolling motor. Sometimes I use my trolling motor for kokanee. Later in the year, I like to use my gas motor if I'm going for kokanee later in the summertime, or if I'm going for trout in the fall, I use my gas motor. Just get a little bit more speed out of it. Although the fish finder that I've had never had GPS, so realistically I didn't know how fast I was going at the time. I would look at things like my downrigger cable angle. I would kind of monitor my speed that way without the speeds, so that worked for me. Also with my electric trolling motor, I have speeds on there. I would find a setting that worked good on that without knowing how fast I was going without having a GPS. This year I'm going to be able to know exactly how fast I'm going. I'll be able to let you guys know how fast I think I was going last year. I will never know for sure because the boat will have more gear in it. My kids are older, they're a little bit heavier, so my speeds are going to change a little bit, not drastically. So this is going to help me know exactly how fast I've been going, or how fast I'm going this year. So I probably will not mount that onto the trolling motor, but it gives you the option. It comes with the hardware that you can mount it to the trolling motor or your transom. It's entirely up to you. This was the power cable, obviously, with the fuse in it. So when you're hooking this all up, you don't wreck your fish finder. And it also comes with a instruction manual. It's not there's not many instructions to it because it's very simple, very simplified version of a fish finder. But I will read through this and I will kind of touch on some of the points that I'm looking forward to. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. What I like the most about this, obviously, is the GPS satellite signal shows up on here. You can jump into that. You can customize a bunch of things, it looks like. You can select a transducer type. It's got some troubleshooting in here. You got your waypoints. This is the mark feature that Garmin has on a lot of their fish finders. That was one of the selling features for me, that you can reach out and hit mark. You can mark your exact location where you're marking that school of kokanee, that school of lake trout or rainbows, or some little hidden structure in the lake that you want to come back to. So that'll be a great feature for us this year. I'm going to definitely use that, utilize it, see how it works on a small screen. We've also got the GPS speed, which is going to be amazing, being able to figure out how fast I'm going, to see whether or not it truly matters in a small boat if I know how fast I'm going. Like I said, in the past I used downrigger cable lines. How is that downrigger sitting in the water? I even look at how the water is V'ing off that cable. If it's spread right out or if it's really shallow, you can kind of gauge your speed. Obviously that's not going to be accurate, but given the time of the day, if I'm using an electric trolling motor, I can use the speed on that and I can set my trolling motor and figure out what the speed works best for me. Now I'm not going to have to worry about that. I should be able to tell my speed, see where I'm at. So there you have it. That is the Garmin Striker 4. Pretty awesome little bundle that they've got here. They've put it together at a great price point. Found it for a great deal at Costco, $140. We've seen it at Canadian Tire, Market, Lone Butte Sporting Goods also carries these. He's got them in a bundle as well. You don't have to do any modifications. It comes in a great little bundle. Check out these Garmin's. They're a great entry-level fish finder. It's got GPS. It's got a great transducer, better than what I have now. My transducer is basically falling apart, so I'm super excited to use this product, and I can't wait to show you guys how it works for me in the boat, on the water, and how it helps us catch more fish. Thanks for tuning in to this unboxing. We'll have more on the Garmin Striker 4 coming to you as soon as we get on the water.